Baliva.
Thank you, Dustin. Welcome out to Dozer Park. In front of our dugout, I'm Nathan Baliva on our Ameren, Illinois pregame show. I'm joined by Vince Jackson, who's had a couple big games for us recently. And for you, went down to extended and came right back swinging. It's got to feel good to get back in the lineup the way you did in this last week.
Yeah, it definitely does. Went down to work on some things, and definitely glad to be back in Peoria. Help the team get a few dubs.
That big first game that you came back in Cedar Rapids was kind of a crazy game. Fell behind big early, and then you got a home run to tie it, and probably didn't think you'd get another chance 2 innings later in a 7-inning game to hit a second home run, did you?
No, I didn't. I mean, that's how baseball works out, I guess. And I had an opportunity, and I'm glad I took advantage so we can get the W.
Big triple yesterday, and kind of a different game yesterday. We played a few long games recently over 9 innings that were big offensive. We had a 12-8 game, 7-6, 7-4. Last night we were 0-0 into the 8th. When a game's going like that and it's moving as quickly as it is, what kind of impact does that have on you out there?
Oh, just trying to stay focused. Just trying to stay focused on defense. Our pitchers did a great job yesterday. Keeping it that way for us, and then, when we get the chance to, go out bat and get a run or two here or there, really try and do that for them. And I'm just glad, a long game, but I'm glad we came out, eventually got the W.
I asked Plummer this last week, and you kind of did the same thing yesterday. You had a defensive play for an outfield assist at third, which was huge in a scoreless game, and then you had a triple and scored a run. And a game like that, does one of those kind of jump out at you as a more important play, or are they both pretty equal?
They're both probably at the time, pretty equal. They're both at the time, when, those certain plays happen at that time, they're probably big at that moment. Probably neither one is bigger than the other, just because, it helps in the long run. But, there was a lot of plays, last night that, kind of helped us, keep going and, helped us, get the W. So
we had a play. We're gonna kill that, Mike. We had a play in the 12th inning where now that we won the game, you can probably look back at it a little bit differently than had it gone. But on the bases, running around, did the guys give you a little bit of grief as you went down there between first and second? You got back to second. Jose got back to first, so there was really no harm done on that part. But what's that like when you get back into the dugout? The guys kind of all over you on that?
I'm sure you can imagine. Yeah, it was pretty tough, but I mean, it was all fun because we won at the end of the day, so I didn't feel as bad.
That's why you were the first guy at the plate with the big smile and the picture that Allison took, ready to celebrate with Kisner?
Yeah, I was happy because I know, it was, I don't know how long the game was, but I know it was a long game, and me, like a lot of other people, were, ready to get it over. So, that play I have, it was unfortunate, but, we eventually got the W. So.
Walk me through those walk-off situations. Whose job is it to get the buckets? There's water, there's Gatorade. Is it like assigned to somebody? Is it the closest person to the bucket? Does somebody just run over and grab it, and then you go chasing people? What's kind of the protocol there?
See, the thing is, I always forget the water comes. So, like, all the position players do. So when we're there, jumping around, just some of the bullpen pitchers just like, kind of have some savvy and go over, get the Gatorade, just throw it on everybody, not even Kisner. So I don't think Kisner got wet yesterday. I think it was me and a few other guys that got, the most of it.
Yeah, you guys had him pretty covered in the middle. I was joking with Kisner when he was up here last week. We were talking about college baseball and postseason getting ready to start and all the conference pride, team pride. So me and you are both SEC guys, although this is probably the first time a Gator and a Vol have sat this close to each other peacefully. But we'll make that work. How much trash talking you and Kilichowski and some other the SEC guys able to do talking to the other guys in the clubhouse?
Oh, me and Kilo definitely go at it, almost on a daily. If I wear my Vol shirt, he wanted to throw up. And now we have Sexton, who's also, I think, a Mississippi State guy. And we also, kind of throw shade at him a little bit. But it's all fun and games now, now that we're gone from school. At the time, me and Kilo, definitely being on rivals, didn't see eye to eye. But on the field, though, great guy, though. They're both great guys, and it's really fun to play with them now.
Kilo's a lefty from Vandy. Do you have any memorable lefty at-bats against him?
Yeah, I remember facing him, and he threw me a slider that I thought was a fastball, and it just disappeared. And definitely swung through it. I think I grounded out or something like that. So he didn't strike me out, which was a good thing. And but that's the only thing I remember against Kilo. He was staring down my eyes when he just had a mean face on at the time. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm pretty sure. I don't recall facing Sexton, but yeah, I faced Kilo once.
Nice to be a teammate with him now, so he can throw those nasty sliders to other guys, and you can get a good view from left field, right?
Exactly. That's the plan.
I know you got some stuff to do to get ready. Great job last night with a triple, getting the win, and welcome back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And our interview for today, as we get ready for this contest, don't forget you can go up and buy tennis balls. The Great Oak Peru mission trip, the beneficiary of our tennis ball toss today. Go up and buy tennis balls at the Pete Vanaken statue. Post-game fireworks today. We've got post-game fireworks tomorrow. Our Armed Forces Night, Military Appreciation Night. We'll have special jerseys that Vince and the rest of the guys will be wearing that we'll auction off after the game on the 4th of July. We'll also have the military card set and the military camo shirt giveaway tomorrow for the first 1,000 fans 13 and over. Thanks for coming out and spending your Friday with us here at Dozer Park.